All right, so this here is the ES futures. So yesterday we were approaching down into the initial balance extension here, and it approached in a very interesting way here. So it came down in a very nice uniform 3 drive. So we can see how uniform this is by just doing this, going here to this low, to this next low. We can see that it was 17 bars there, right? And then to the next one, right? So that was 25 bars. So it's a little bit, it took a little bit longer, but you can see so went into a 3 drive. It hit the 50% extension of the yesterday's initial balance. The initial balance is basically the first hour of the New York Open. So from 9:30 to 10:30. And so I'm just extending that out. And then, of course, 100% is here. And then what did it do? It went into consolidation. Okay, so this is actually a really interesting clue here because I was actually short here yesterday. I was short actually out of this area right here, and it just couldn't get any more steam to go any lower. Looks like it's really starting to move here. So I have a trade on long here. I got long in this area here on NinjaTrader, but this is really interesting. So I came in here and I started thinking because I have a friend of mine who was looking for 56, 56 straight 56 there, because there's a naked POC down there on volume profile, but the price here was actually indicating something very, very interesting here. So we're on the 5-minute chart, and of course on the hourly. If we go to the hourly here, I'll just show you what I was looking at here. So I noticed that the price had closed. So what did it do? It came down to this quadrant right here. So these quadrants I derived from the monthly chart, just basically the monthly. It's just a monthly range, right? So from well, here, let me just show you here just a second. No secrets here. So basically, you can see I'm just going off the low from this significant pivot here all the way up to the extension where we had our the current pivot, so the 1618 extension of this, and so I just draw a quadrant off that and the high. So that is how I arrive at these right here. So they're just little miniature quadrants. Give me just a second here. So looks like we just hit target 2 there. Okay, good. So I'm gonna take that off because that's pretty significant. Okay, so anyway, so yes, I noticed that we had come down to this quadrant here, and so it's at 56.3475, and you can see that it really just kind of consolidated here, and this is where our 3 drive is at. And then so I saw this, I said to myself, now wait a second. Then price comes up out of the consolidation, right? We can pretty much refer to this all as consolidation just below this quadrant here. And then what does it do? It pops up above the consolidation, and then it runs rather impulsively below. So oftentimes that particular pattern can mean a bullish sentiment. So anyway, so seeing the 3 drive, so 1, 2, 3. So that's an approach that I learned years ago in a supply and demand community. And so this is known as an approach. And then I guess, some might refer to this as compression, but it's really just 3 drive to consolidation with our run up out of the consolidation. So this is like our initial cue or confirmation that there could be a very nice trade below. And so then we can just drop down to, so you can see there was a little bit of a run up there. And then we come back down, we initiate a trap here, and then price rallies. And I was watching this also as well here in this area here on the tick chart. And I was noticing, okay, how is price behaving? So the way it's behaving right now on the higher time frame or on the bigger picture. So we can just, when I say the bigger picture, we can just use all of this right here, all of this. So we just use this price action right here. Get rid of that. That's the bigger picture, right? In relation to this area here. Okay. We already know based off of the hourly that we couldn't get a close here below that. And so seeing where price had consolidated, run up out of it, and then ran below rather impulsively. Another thing I like to do too is I like to actually use a little bit of Elliott wave. I don't use Elliott wave entirely. uh, for everything, but I like to see the waves, right? So you can see that. So there's a 1, 2, 3, right? 4, 5. So we have 5 waves down, and so then I always find that to be interesting, right? So again, there's 1, 2, 3. So 3 is a pretty significant wave there. 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so what I was doing is I was also looking at the 1 minute real quick here as price came down into this area here. So notice it's really as we get down to this quadrant section, which is the price of that is 56.1725 as derived from the monthly chart. And then as soon as it gets down here, look what it does. It goes 1, 2, 3, right? So we have 3 drives, and look how it's behaving, right? So what does it do? It comes up. So these are these little clues that I like to look for, right? That tell me, look how price is behaving. Is it behaving like this on the higher time frame or the bigger picture? Yeah, absolutely. We come in anytime we get a consolidation. Look what happens. So what happens is we run up out of the consolidation, then we buy below. Okay. So we can already see that on the bigger picture. All of this is all consolidation. We're running up out of it. We're buying below. So that's how price is behaving. And so going forward, if we see little miniature versions of that, so essentially like right here, we got up here, right there. So I was looking at this right here and I noticed, okay, here's a consolidation, here's a run up, here's a buy below. So this is essentially where I was buying. So this is really, 1017. It's, you know, it's right in the middle of the New York session. Um, so I decided to go ahead and buy because this was looking like a trap to me. So that's pretty much it. And you can see again, so here it is again. Look how it's behaving, right? So consolidation right here, run up out of the consolidation, we're buying below. And you can see it's buying below the little 21 moving average here, and then price rallies up. So that's how it's currently behaving. And right now I'm currently still in one position here. I went ahead and, like I said, I entered here and I took some profit here. And I'm looking to actually maybe take some profit up at the next quadrant. So that's it for this. Really interesting day today. And I was actually looking to go short, but this showed up. And so I decided to go ahead and take a stab at it. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.